You guys hear me there? Let's see if this sound works. See if that comes through there.
Number 4, Jack Simmons. Number 5, Logan Dirksen. Number 6, Parker Calvert. Number 7, Tate Hunt.
My wife's asking where the link is, but I didn't text her that. Did you put it on wrap? Okay. Thanks. There was sound, yeah? Okay, cool. Welcome to the Chiefs Cup. Here we go. Playing the St. Albert Penguins. We have a great game today. All right, we're streaming here. I got to talk a lot so I don't get copyright for music. So you hear me blabbing about nothing, that's what's going on there. Anyways, this is game 3 for us. 1-1 right now. Red Deer Chiefs will be playing the St. Albert Penguins. If you guys can't hear me sometimes, I'll be muting it just because during intermission, so the music doesn't get any copyright.
It's a big gap between us in the game. In the next life, I'm trying to stay paid. When I die, put my money in the when I die, put my money in the grave. Guys, don't go, take place. Really just let them do the ways. I'm getting my tap, and it's on my face. Lil' CC, let it slap on the bass. And you say, put a mask in the cave. Now I'm like, now let my blood go away. Ain't about to die when I'm running out of day. I was on top of it, been a lot. Still on top, and I'm scared of the drop. Still on top, won't swap, and the sauce in the wax. Hey, that breakfast all I give up. DJ boys that get the real off. I think that's the end of the continental. Ain't anything I got is not a rental. I own it all. Figure it out, it's simple. I'll stop the going up like a crescendo. I'll put your handshakes from the face. But I do not want no regrets though. I'll tell you I'm all.
Here we go. I'm not sure who's in net today. They are following rotation. It would be Finley Pickard.
What's the move? Can I tell the truth? If I was doing this for you, then I have nothing left to prove. Nah, this for me.
We had some glorious chances yesterday in game 2. We definitely played more like a team, passing-wise. Hopefully we got some Jets wheeling going today. 45 seconds. There will be O Canada also. Looks like the refs are just getting everything lined up. 30 seconds left in the warm-up and we'll be after it. St. Albert Penguins. I don't know if they brought the cold weather with them, but it is chilly outside today. Didn't see no igloos outside, but it was pretty close. '25 Chiefs Cup. Nice big arena to play in. Hopefully the atmosphere is good enough for the boys here. Nice big dressing rooms though at the college. Home of the Kings and Queens.
The Chiefs Cup would like to thank our sponsors, major sponsors, Skeena Consulting, top sponsors, Triple P Plumbing, Maple Tree Hockey, Pressure Control Supply, Punisher Transport, and Element Technical Services. Thank you to all of our sponsors for supporting the Chiefs Cup.
There we go, a little bit of Canada right now.
We're gonna be okay with Landon, right? And, did you share the link so I can share?
You did.
Yeah.
Here we go. Game time. Chiefs and Penguins. This is our third and final game of the round robin. See where we end up for playoffs tomorrow. Hopefully it's good. Puck drop, Brody Dawson's there to take the draw, and we're off. Over to Metzger, back on the point to Pawn, he gets it up the boards. Fighting for the puck for it there, goes then back to Pickard. Pickard gets it up the side to Liam Kruger. Liam's just going to get it deep into the Penguin zone. In the corner in front of us, Metzger's there. There's a hit by Dawson. Penguins collect though, and they're out over their blue. Get it to the red line. We quickly check. They end up dumping it down. It might be an icing call, and it is an icing call. Puck should be coming all the way back to this end for a face-off. I better start the clock too. 31 seconds in so far. Calvert out there with Murphy. Jansen on the far side. Sibbett on defense with McCall. Puck drop. Looks like we're going to get control. McCall's got it on the point. Gets it to Jansen. Tries to get it ahead to Murphy. Penguins collect it though, and they dump it around the board. Sibbett pinches in, gets it down into the corner. Calvert's there. Calvert's fighting. Murphy's got it. Murphy looks like he reverses. Oh, a penalty coming up. Looks like the Chiefs will be getting the first power play of the game. Looks like it was a boarding call. 2 minutes. Power play here for the Chiefs. There we go. Puck drop. St. Albert wins it. They're going to dump it all the way down. McCall's back to set it up behind the net. Can't find anybody to give it to. Reverses. Back to the corner to Sibbett. He misses the pass to Summers. Summers gets it across ice to Nelson, but that's too far. They're just going to dump it back into our zone. McCall's behind our net. Passes across to Sibbett. We can't get it out of our end. We're hitting some feet and stuff, but here we go. Finally, we're up the ice. Sibbett's crossing the red, coming over the blue. He's coming right in. Into the corner. Fans on the pass. It goes behind the net. Looks like they're going to collect and just whip it down the ice. Not the power play we're looking for to start, but hopefully it's early. Not even 2 minutes in yet. Comes Summers. He's coming right over the blue. Summers with a shot. Just fires it wide. Summers with a big hit along boards. Oh, looks like the player is down for St. Albert after that Summers hit. And they are going to get it down the ice, but they are killing a penalty still. So there is 43 seconds roughly on the penalty. Behind the net, Dirksen comes out. Dirksen fans on it though, and is checked quickly by St. Albert. St. Albert, we're going to get it finally. Here we go. Here comes Cochran, Cooper Cochran. Over the red, over the blue. He's coming right in, looking for somebody to give it to. Drops to Darling. Darling gets poke checked. And they get it, and they're going to whip it all the way down the ice. Pickard stops it, sets it up for Pickard. Scuzin. Here we go. Up to Darling. He's coming up the boards. Over the red, here he comes. Loses control, though. They're going to dump it back to our zone. Back to Pawn. Over to Pickard. Back to Cochran. We're over there, blue, coming right in. Darling's making some fancy stick handling moves, but loses control, and they get it. Comes around to the close boards for Pawn. He overplays it. They get it. They got a possible 3-on-2, but actually puck's loose, and we're going to gain it. Pickard takes it back, reverses. Right in front of our net, they steal. Puck goes right into the corner. Pawn's fighting for it. Darling's back to get it. Darling right up the nice pass to Brock Beachy right on the tape. That's what we want to see. There comes Beachy. Beachy's got the wheels going. Almost made a crazy move there. Almost got in. There's a hit from St. Albert. That'll get us going. That'll fire us up. Kruger's out there along the boards fighting for it. Dawson gets it up to Kruger. Kruger just gets it into the Penguin zone. This looks like this will be an offside call, but it's delayed. Here we go. Penguins collect. Penguins are back in their zone. D to D. Kruger's there. Quick pinch. They try to get it out, and they do get it out all the way back to our end where Sibbett is. Passes over to McCall. McCall gets it up to Kruger. He can't collect it, though. And a sloppy play right now, but we're just getting going. We're just going to get it in deep. McCall dumps it in deep. It's in behind the Penguin net. Here comes the Penguins. They're just going to, they got a stretch pass all the way out to our blue line. They're coming right in. They're shooting. Nice block shot by Sibbett. Puck just deflects in on our goalie. Finn covers that up. Right now, the Penguins have one shot. We have none. Murphy's out to take the draw. St. Albert goes straight forward with the draw. They come right around the net to Dirksen. Dirksen gets it up the boards. They can't play it, so it's going to come all the way back to the Penguin zone. Calvert's in there with the body. Kept in at the point by Dirksen. Right here in front of us, Calvert with a body check. Puck's loose in the corner. Puck goes in behind the net. Comes out the far side. We're pinching there. Chase Palmer's there. Keeps it in. Parker's chasing him. Calvert. Oh, nice pass. That was a nice pass by St. Albert. Nice breakout pass. They're over our blue. They're coming right in. They pass to the winger. The winger's cutting in. Puck's loose right in front. Gets deflected. It's a good play by Dirksen there. Way to read the play. Got it out of there. There they come, though. They're back in over our blue quickly. They dump it in deep. In behind the net, we got Pickard. He pisses Jet right on the tape to Parker. He gets poke checked just before the red line. Chase Palmer is trying to get it out along the boards. They keep it in. Shoot it in on Finn. He just knocks it in behind the net. Reeve gets it up the boards out to the center ice. Penguins collect. Penguins have it right in their own end in front of us here. Ooh, he loses control. It goes right in on the goalie. No damage done, though. Come on, Chiefs. Let's get some shots here. Need to find our energy. Here we go. We got Summers taking the draw out with Nelson and Redlick. Point, we got Pickard and Pond. Summers gets it behind the net. It's in the corner here. Redlick gets it to Summers. Back to the point to Pond. He's able to keep it in right on the blue line. Oh, he tries to go cross ice, but there's a Penguin there. Not the kind of Penguins we like either. Anyways, there's Summers. Back. Summers with a good back check. Gets it to Tate Pond. He's going to take it behind our net. He's wheeling up the boards. Going to get it to Summers. Summers gets it all the way across the ice to Redlick. Here's Redlick with the wheels. Tries a slap shot. Gets deflected into the corner. Summers is there. He knocks it in behind the net. There's Redlick. He's fighting for it. Nelson in with the body. Puck's along the boards. Almost to the front. It goes to the point. Reeve Pickard's going to get a shot. Nice save by the goaltender for the Penguins. Good shot, Reeve, right on net. There we go. Puck's back in our end, though. We got Pond over to Pickard. He misses the pass up to Nelson, though. Penguins are there. Penguins are going to get it deep. This should be an icing call. Actually, there is no icing on that. McCall's back to get it. Gets it up the boards. Puck's right at the blue line. They're fighting for it. Reeves got it. Tries to get it up through the pile. That didn't work. It's a no-go. Penguins collect. They just dump it deep into the Red Deer zone. McCall's back in the corner. McCall gets it up to Darling. He just gets it to the blue line. Oh, he kicks it out. Little hacky sack. And they are going to dump it down. This one should be an icing. And it is an icing. Well, we got a shot. I believe that was Reeves. We got to get some shots on nets, guys. Let's go. Got Darling out here to take the draw. Beachy on the right wing. Cochran on the left. Back to Sibbett. Sibbett gets a shot towards the net. It gets deflected into the corner. Beachy's there with the wheels. Beachy's taking it and gets just in behind the net. They get it out to the point. Sibbett keeps it in. What a nice play. But they ended up getting it back, and they're out to the red line with it. They're coming in over the Red Deer blue. Sibbett's there, intercepts a pass, gets it back to our corner. Looks like the Penguins are going to steal. They get it back to the point. They get a shot. It gets deflected. Finley with a nice save there. Puck goes around the far side. McCall gets it up the boards. It's just going to get out to the red line. Beachy out there with the wheels going. Penguins just get it dumped in right on Finn. I'm pretty sure he'll hang on to that for a whistle. And he is. Shots are 4-1. Let's go, guys. We can play better than this. A little slow to start. Here's the draw. I believe that's Brody Dawson taking the draw. Penguins win it. Back to the blue line. They just dump it in deep. Goes in behind our net. Dirksen's there. Dirksen wraps it around the boards to Kruger. Kruger with a nice stretch pass to Metzger. He can't control, but he might get it. It's right in front of us here. Dawson just gets it in deep. It's in the corner here. Kruger with a hit. That looks like that might be a penalty. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen there, but hopefully it's only a 2. A boarding call. That'll be going to Liam. Come on, guys. We got to kill this one off. Puck is deep in the Red Deer zone. Penguins win it. They get it back to the point. Here comes a big slapper. Ooh, nice slapper from that kid. But Finley says, no problem, and he shuts the door. Come on, guys. Win this draw. Let's go. Puck is dropped. Dawson's out there with Metzger. Dirksen on playing defense with Chase Palmer. Puck goes into the corner. Ooh, a little confusion there. Should have played that one out, but I don't know what happened. Anyway, we got it back. Chase gets bodied off the puck. They walk right out front. They just missed the top shelf. Whew. Into the corner, back to the point. They work it down deep to the corner. Back to the point. Here comes that kid with a boomer. Fires a wide right off a deflection. I believe Brody got a piece of that one to keep it wide. They got it. They get it back to the point. It looks like they're trying to set up this kid here with the big shot. There's a shot. Nice blocker saved by Finley. They got it back on the point again. It's definitely what they're trying, is this kid here with a shot. Puck comes out to the far side. Out the other side of the net. Geez, we're a little slow with the puck today. Not getting out when we had our chances. They got it again. Penguins are in. Penguins get it back to the point. They pass it back. They're setting up this kid with the shot. There it is. There's a good read. Brody Dawson gets it all the way down. Line change by the guys. Good job. Shots are up to 6-1 now. Here comes the Penguins. Jansen's right in front. Steals it. Jeez, fire that camera guy. I think he's a little behind there. But Jet with a nice forecheck on the penalty kill. Just sitting around that 37 seconds on the official clock there to kill this penalty. Jansen, it's kind of a toss-up on the draw. Penguins quickly break out, though. They get it deep into our zone. They pass right out front, deflected wide. Calvert's there. Parker reverses. Still has it along the boards. I'd like to tell you what's going on there, but I can't tell myself. Anyways, it comes back to the point. They get a shot from the point. They really work the point shots. There's a pass right out front. Jansen's there. Jansen's going to get it out over the blue. Penalty is over. Well, 2 seconds, sorry. Oh, here's a chance. Parker's right in. Parker steals it. Look at this work this kid's doing. There we go. Oh, almost a wraparound attempt by Parker Calvert. Nice try, Parker. That's what we need. Got to work hard, guys. Let's go. Murphy, kind of a toss-up on the draw, but the Penguins do get it out to the red line. Pickard's there. Pickard gets it up to Murphy. Murphy tries to get it around, and he does get it. He's coming right in, but loses it in the slot area. They get it out. Tate Pawn's there. Tate Pawn passes to his defensive partner, Reed Pickard. He gets it up the boards. They get that out, and they dump it in deep behind the Red Deer net. Tate Pawn's back to collect. Tate Pawn gets bodied there. I'm not sure where the puck is right now. It's going to come right out front. It is right out front. Oh, there's a big scramble for it. Not liking this. They get it back to the point. There's a wrist shot. Wow, what a save by Finley on that one. That thing was labeled. That was a nice wrist shot. Nice save, Finley. Come on, guys. There's a hit. Along the boards. There we go. Pawn gets it around to Calvert. He misses it along the boards. Puck's out in the neutral zone. Here comes Jansen. Over to Murphy. Murphy's right in. Fires it just over top of the net. Here's Redlick. Redlick's got it along the boards. Redlick's got it in the corner. Gets tripped by the referee. Puck's loose there, though. Puck's right in the slot. There's Nelson with a big bone-crushing check. Now the game's starting to liven up a little bit. Kids are waking up. Here we go. Redlick's along the boards. There's some hits. We got it. Nelson steals it. Nelson's coming right in. Nelson with a shot off the blocker. Puck goes into the corner. Oh, there's been a lot of hits here in a hurry. It's another hit along the boards from Summers. Puck comes right in the corner to Redlick. Redlick makes a move. He's coming right out front. Redlick's coming out. Oh, he tries to... Almost got it out there. There's a hit by Cochran. Holy... I don't know what's going on, but this game just got lively all of a sudden. There's an icing by the Penguins. I believe we got another shot on that blocker side. We didn't get credited for it on the clock, but I'm going to give it to them. It was a good shift. Lots of bodies flying. 2 shifts, I think. Here we go. We got Darling out here to take the draw. Beachy. We got Cochran. Got McCall and Sibbett on the points. Puck goes in behind the net. Cochran's quickly after it. Beachy's got it. Looks like Beachy's going to go to the point with it. Actually hits Darling in the slot. Darling with a slick pass over to Sibbett with a slapper. Comes right out front. Puck is loose. They're fighting for it. They're fighting. Finally, the play is blown dead. Puck was loose. That's some good officiating. We are starting to liven up a little bit. Bodies are flying. Some nice passing. Looking for each other. That's what's good to see. Let's look at the Darling line out here. The Beachy and Cochran. We got Palmer on defense with Dirksen right now. There we go. Darling was it to Beachy. Back to the point to Dirksen. He just gets it down the corner to Darling. Darling feeds it out front. There it is for Cochran. But we just can't collect it enough to get a good shot on net there. Good try though, guys. Sitting around that 6:20 left in the first period. There we go. Darling line is staying out. Puck is dropped. Looks kind of a toss-up, but Darling gets it back, passes it back to the point, but that's not going to hit anybody. Palmer's got it out at the red, just dumps it in. They get it back out. They get it back to Palmer. Palmer goes D to Dirksen. Dirksen gets it up the boards to Beachy. And the play is blown dead. I think it deflected into the player's bench, actually. So there will be a face-off just outside the Red Deer blue line. Comes the Summers line with Nelson and Redlick. Got Dirksen and Palmer on the D. Got Finley Pickard playing net today. Puck is dropped. We just get it out to their blue. They go D to D. We pick that off Nelson. Gets that to Palmer. Get it up the boards. That gets deflected. Here comes Palmer. He picks it up. He just gets it deep. Here comes the Chiefs. Let's get in there. Let's get on it, guys. Come on, we got to get more pressure than that, guys. Let's go. Redlick tries to feed Nelson in front. That deflects right in front of the net. Nelson goes behind the net. Goes into the close corner beside us here. Guys are fighting for it. Summers with some body back to the point. Dirksen with a nice shot on net. I like when our point guys are hitting the net like that. That really makes a difference in a game. Rebounds, just make that goalie work. You'll never know what'll go in. So important. Here we go. We still got key men change up. We got Pickard and Pond coming out. Puck is dropped. Summers gets that to Nelson. Pickard just keeps that in at the point. They're going to wrap it around the boards right to Tate Pond here below us. He just gets it down into the corner. We got Summers laying the body. Redlick steals. Redlick's coming right out front. Redlick with a move. Redlick still got it on the backhand. Oh, just fired a backhand wide. That's a nice shift, guys. Got her going so far. Keeping it in. Good point work. Puck comes right out. They take it behind their net. They're just going to get it out. Oh, nice save by Pickard there. Magic Man keeps it in. Puck does eventually come out. Tate Pond's got it. At the red line, back in our zone. Goes back to his D partner, Pickard. Pickard's got it. way back in our corner, tries to go up the boards, but nobody's there. Gets it again. They keep it in at the blue line. Puck goes in behind our net. Tate Pond's there to collect, and here he comes. He's wheeling. Tate Pond's coming up the boards. He gets tripped, and that will draw a penalty. Good job, Tate. Way to keep your feet moving. Yeah. Power play for the Chiefs. Should be a trip, I'd imagine. Whoops, sorry guys. I got Liam Kruger on there, but that's a mistake. I gotta change that in my team settings. Anyways. Power play, we won, but we lose control and it goes out to the neutral zone. Oh, St. Albert not making any friends with the refs as they shoot the ref in the back. Anyways, back in our zone, this power play needs to get rolling here. Let's go, guys. Here's Brody Dawson. Brody Dawson takes it behind our net. Looking for somebody to give it to. Pass does not connect. Comes back into the Penguin zone. They're just going to rip it all the way down. Sibbitt's got it at our blue line. Goes to his partner, McCall. That doesn't work out. McCall's got it again. McCall gets to the red line. Gets it up to Liam Kruger. He's just going to wrap it around the glass behind their net. Puck comes up to the right in front of us here. They got some wheels going, but Liam Kruger's back checking. We're fighting for it in the corner. Here we go. Chase Palmer's got it. Here comes Chase. Hits our blue line. Hits the red line. Could hit their blue line. He's wheeling. He's coming right in. Chase Palmer. Oh, we almost chipped that home. What a rush. Nice chance. What a chance by Chase. There we go. Dirksen with a nice shot. That is a nice wrist shot that just missed that top left corner. Palmer's got it again. Back to Dirksen. Here comes Dirksen coming in for a skate. Gets met, but he gets the puck in deep, right on the goalie. Puck is covered by the Penguin goalie. Shots are 9-5 now. Sitting around that 2:36 mark in the period. Chiefs are slowly waking up. We've got about 20 seconds left on this power play. Got Murphy taking the draw. Parker Calvert on the right wing. Jet Jansen. There's Murphy. Murphy's going to get a wrist shot. Blocker saved by the goalie. Comes around the boards to Pickard. Pickard's got it at the point. Pickard gets it deep to Jansen in the corner. He reverses to Murphy. Murphy's got it. Murphy just passes it back to the point to Pickard. Oh, that actually comes outside the line. Their guy came out of the penalty box. That worked out okay. It could have been a lot worse there. Reeve noticed he came out. There's some interference in front of the net, but no call. We got it in the corner. There's Murphy doing some work. He's going to get it back to Pickard at the point. Pickard gets a wrist shot deflected. Saved by the Penguin goalie. Calvert's got it in the corner. They get it out. They're breaking out. They're coming hard. Get back, guys. They're coming in right into the slot. They can take a nice wrist shot, but it's wide left. Comes right out in front. Finley's there to shut the door and save the day. Here we go. Puck is dropped. Penguins win it. They fire it deep into the Red Deer corner. There's Darling. He gets it up to Cochran. Nice play to Beachy. He's in behind their net. Beachy's got it. He's fighting for it. Puck comes right in front of us here. Back to the point. Sibbitt's going to get a shot on net. Right on net. Saved by the Penguin goalie. Beachy reverses to Cochran. Cochran's looking for somebody to give it to. Still got it in the corner. Cochran's going to come right out with it. I got a feeling. Tries to wrap around. Doesn't work. Let's try though. We're getting some shots on him. Oh, that's a nice read by McCall. Breaks it up at the red line. Penguins got it back in their zone though. You didn't get credit any shots on that play. Still 9-7 the shots. Puck goes in deep behind the Penguin net. They get it out with a kind of a crazy pass. We pick it off. Here's Nelson. Nelson's coming right. He's going to get a shot. Didn't get all of it, but he did get it on net, and it's a save by the Penguin goalie. Redlick's got it. Redlick's coming right out. Redlick with a crazy move. Slides it in for one of the crazier goals. What a goal by Jordan Redlick. What nothing for the Chiefs. Good boy, Jordan. That's the way to do her. With the goalie moving, slide her back against the green. Sorry guys, I forgot to stop the clock. So excited when your own kid scores. I'm not sure who got the assist on that one. Here's Redlick with another chance. He gets body. Puck comes right out front. And we score! Holy, I'm a little behind. I'm a little rusty here. Summers with a goal. I hope I caught that replay. Sorry, I was still trying to punch in that other goal. Let's see if I got it here. Nice play. 2 goals by that line. That away, that away. Loving it. That was right at the horn too, I believe. There we go. I got to put up 2 goals here. Luke Summers. Nice work, guys. I think that Nelson passed it out and Redlick got hit right behind the net and the puck went to Nelson, I believe. I'm not sure what's going on here. There looked like some discussion if that was a goal or not. Yeah, it was a goal. They just marked it up on the board. Sorry. Wasn't sure if the time ran out there. It was very close. A lot of action in a hurry there. I wasn't ready for that myself. All right, we're headed to period 2. You know, you don't do this for a little bit. It's easy to get rusty at it. Anyways, those were 2 huge goals at the end of that period. Chiefs are waking it up. Start of the second period. Shots are 9-9 now. This is what they have posted. Sorry guys, hope I didn't drop the ball on some of that. But anyways, Summers wins a draw. Dirkson's in back behind our net. Nelson's got it in the corner. Hits Redlick way up there. That was nice. A little off on the pass, but Nelson's going to pick that up with some wheels. Coming in over. He's going to get a shot. Actually takes it behind the net. Passes right out front and deflects into the net. Off a St. Albert player. Wow, this line just got 3 goals in a hurry. Three goals in a hurry. Wow, that's the way to do her. There we go, puck drop. I don't know. I seen Jordan pass that to Nelson. Sorry, I don't know who passed up to Jordan on that one. Nelson passed to Jordan originally, and then Jordan back to him. Anyways, we're up 3-0. Shots 10-9 for the Chiefs right now. Second period. Brody Dawson's got it behind the net. Here we go. That's a nice read by Metzger. Metzger's just going to get it deep into the Penguin zone. Dawson's got it. Back to Kruger. Back to Dawson. To Metzger. To Dawson. What are we watching here? The Red Army? Back to Pickard. Pickard gets a shot. Fires a wide right, but the goalie deflects that one. Kruger's got it. Fighting for it along the boards. Big hit by Tate Pond. We better save that one for a replay. I'll play all the replays at the end of the second period while they're flooding. Kruger with a pass out front. Dawson was there, almost was able to knock that in. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. There's Pickard. Reed's got it. He's just going to go back in his own zone. Actually, the Penguins were able to read that play, and they got it. Penguins are making some moves. Penguins with a shot. Finley says no way with a blocker save. They get another shot, but it looks like it didn't make it to the net. Pond's got it. Pond's having a good battle on the boards. They're fighting for it. Who wants it more? Who wants it more? Pickard gets it around the boards. Jansen, he gets it out. It's out to the red line. There's Dawson. Oh, if he had that, he was gone. You could tell Brody had the wheels going. He knew he was gone if he would have, puck would have just hit right for him. Anyways, pass out front from Parker Calvert to Jet. Some body in the corner. Here comes Parker Calvert with a wrist shot. Just fires it wide over the top left. Nice. There it is. Parker Calvert from Murphy. Parker's been around it. You knew it was coming. I hope I got that one, the replay. I know I got Parker's other one on the replay. Oh, man. Way to go, guys. Red Deer Chiefs goal. There's Murphy in with a shot right on net. Now I can catch up a little bit here. Oh, man. I think I just screwed that up. I did screw that up. Anyways, that goal was by Parker Calvert from Murphy. McCall gets a shot. The Penguin goalie just hangs that for a whistle. Shots are at 13-10 now for the Chiefs. Sorry, I gotta get better. Anyway, puck is behind in the red Penguin zone. Penguins break out. Murphy back checking like no tomorrow. There's Sibbett. Sibbett's got it. He's going to take it back in our zone. Goes to Jansen. Jansen with a nice pass to Calvert. Seeing some really nice breakout plays today, guys. That's really nice. Parker just deflects it in front of the net. Gets taken out. No penalty on the call. Sitting at 16:45. It seems like I always screw up a lot when Parker scores. I don't know why. I'm going to have to jinx on the replays with some of his shots. Gets a lot of opportunities. 16:45 left. There's a shot off the draw from Cochran. Puck goes in behind the net. Here comes St. Albert. Cochran doing some good work. Darling's there. Darling laying the body. Oh, what a move by Cochran. Right in. Blocker saved by the Penguin goalie. Cooper with some moves, getting right in there for a good chance and opportunity. There's Palmer. Palmer's going to get it over there, blue. Cochran just gets it into the corner. In behind the net it goes. Beachy's there. To Cochran. To Beachy. He gets bodied off the puck. They take it in behind their net. They reverse. They're going to try to set something up. Here comes the Chiefs, though. Oh, that shouldn't be a trip. He tripped himself. No call. Good job. Cochran comes right to Darling. Darling just slides one in there. There's a kick save by the Penguin goalie. Puck comes all the way back into the Red Deer zone. Enough for icing? It is enough for icing. Well, I wasn't ready for that flourish of goals by the Chiefs, I'll tell you that. They caught me off guard. Loving it, though. Not complaining. 15:40 or so left here in the second period. Shot 17-10 for the Chiefs. 4-0. Summers wins the draw to Redlick. Redlick just gets it behind the net. Nelson's into the corner. Redlick's got it behind the net, looking for somebody to give it to. Redlick's still got it in the corner. Oh, he lost control of it though. Kept in at the point. Oh, it isn't kept in. Oh, here's a break for the Penguins. They're coming in. Tate Pond playing them well. They're coming right out front. Nice play. Redlick with a nice breakout pass to Nelson on the tape. That's what I want to see. Nelson's going right in. Nelson with a shot. Oh, that was a close chance. But he drew a penalty on that one. Right on, Mercer. There will be a penalty for a trip. There, I'm getting used to the controls again. Anyway, here's a cheap power play. Got McCall on defense with Sibbett. Got Nelson on the left wing. Summers taking the draw with Redlick on the right. Penguins win the draw. They're going to get it back in the Red Deer zone. McCall's back to collect. Boys are setting up a breakaway pass here, or a stretch pass maybe. Nelson's got it. It's tripped here, but here's it to McCall. Gets it to Summers. Summers looking for somebody. He's going for a skate. Summers making a move. He's over the blue. Takes a high shot, high left over the goalie. We got it in the corner. Nelson's got it. Nelson's got it. He's looking for somebody to give it to. Gets it back to the point. McCall's got it. McCall makes a stutter step at the line. Gets it to Nelson. He's walking right in. Oh, deflected shot right over top of the net. That was a nice play, guys. That was a really nice setup play. Here we go. I'll be muting you guys through the second period or second intermission, between second and third anyway. Here we go. Red Deer wins the draw to Kruger. To Dawson. Gives it back to Palmer. Palmer's walking right in with a shot wide left. Goes to the far side where Dirksen is. Dirksen's going to get it down to Metzger in the corner. Kruger picks it up. Kruger's got it. Back to Metzger. Back to the point to Dirksen. Back to Metzger. Metzger's coming out. Metzger to Kruger. They're looking for something to set it up. It gets poke checked, but it goes right to Metzger. He's got it behind the net. He's going to come right out front, isn't he? Nope. Gets poke checked. Got to use your players, guys. Got a power play. Let's go. Here's Dirksen back to collect. Dirksen's wheeling. Pass a little off, and Metzger's there. They get it, and they're just going to dump it back into our zone. That's why how important it is to passes on the tape. Let's go. Palmer decides to go for a skate. Here he goes. Palmer with a nice move at our blue line. He's over there, blue. Loses control, though, and they're just going to dump it all the way down. Reed Pickard back to collect. Puck gets knocked right in front of us here to Jed Jansen. Tate Pond's got her. Tate's looking for somebody to give it to. Doesn't like what he sees, so he circles back. Puck gets picked off by the Penguins, though. Are they going to get a good opportunity on this? We'll see. Penalty is over. Back to 5-on-5. Oh, puck's right in front. Oh, that kid almost caught me sleeping on that one. He had a backhand, sneaky backhand. Finley was on top of it, though. Puck gets knocked into the Red Deer bench, and there will be a whistle. Sitting about 12:32 left in the second period. We got Jansen, we got Murphy taking the draw, and Calvert on the right side. We got Tate Pond and Reed Pickard on the point. Puck is won by Murphy. Goes into the corner, in behind the net. There's Parker. Parker to Murphy. He tries to bring it out front quickly. There's a big pile up in front of the net. Oh, somebody's going. like that. I think that might be Murphy. Take one of them. No, I guess not. We're taking one. I think Murphy's getting 2 for roughing. We win the draw. Jet Jansen wins the draw. Penguins keeping at the blue line. There's that kid with that slapper. He likes to let her go. He didn't get all over that time, though. Puck picked off by Parker Kelber. He gets it high off the glass, but they keep it in. They're going to get another slapper. Misses wide left. Comes all the way around the boards. Puck is in the corner. They got it behind our net. Oh, they try to go back to the point. They are. There's a slap shot. Oh, that was too close for my liking. They just missed the side of the net. The puck ended up going behind the net. They're going to walk right out front. They got it right out front. They're right on top of Finley, and they bang in a rebound. A little bit of confusion in front of our net there. Shots 4-1. Sitting about 11:44 on the clock left to go in the second. Let's go, guys. We need an answer. Let's do it now. Power play go for the Penguins. Ooh, there's the pass. We give it right to them. They're walking right in. Finley's there with a blocker save. Guys, wake up. Beachy's got it. Beachy gets bodied off it. Darling's there. They're going to get another shot. Shut her down. Shut her down. Come on, guys. Let's regroup here. The D-men are going to change it up. Shots are actually 18-16 right now. Darling to take the draw. Wins it nicely and cleanly. Back to Dirksen. He wraps it around the glass. Cochran's got it. Cochran's out into the neutral zone. Puck's loose, though. Still fighting for it. Palmer's going to get it in deep to the Penguin zone. Beachy's in there with a forecheck. Up the boards. It gets over the blue line. Look out. Oh my gosh. Dirksen's there. Those saves a day. Penguins still got it. Over to Dirksen. Dirksen's got it. Beachy. He's going to get it over the blue line. Penguins are just going to carry it back in, though, and here they come. They got it into the corner. They pass right out front. Holy, that just missed top left. Chiefs are sleeping right now. Here comes the penalty. Gotta move our feet, guys. Ever since they scored, you could just see a momentum shift there. Chiefs penalty. Number 20. Stay out of the box, guys. We're playing good. 10.5 minutes to go. Woo! Toss up on the draw. Everybody's fighting for it. Puck is behind our net. Puck's right in front of our net. There's Pickard. He can't get all of it, though. It just gets to the Penguin. Keep it in our blue line. They get it deep behind our net. Hahn's there. They get it out front. Redlick's there, though. Redlick gets enough of it just to get it out to the neutral zone, at least. Summers is in there forechecking. They're trying to pass it. They get it in. There's a nice play by Pickard. Stands him up. Puck is there. Look out, Tate. Tate with reversal loses his stick. Little body contact. They're going to come out front. No, they go back to the point. They're trying to get it off. They go point to point. Redlick's there. Redlick's got it. Redlick gets it all the way down. Good job. Go for a change, guys. Quick shifts. 4 lines. Let's go. That's how you're the most effective. Anyways, here comes the Penguins. They're at the red line. They carry it into the Red Deer zone. They go into the corner. They're going in behind the net. Got about 45 seconds left on this Red Deer penalty. Penguins are setting it up on the outside, back to the point. They're coming to this skid here. He likes to boom it. He gets the shot, but that's blocked by Cochran. He's got a breakaway chance. Nope. The D-man saved him there, or else Cooper was gone. And that's a nice play right there by Sibbett. Gets it all the way down to the Penguin zone. 20 seconds left on the penalty to the Chiefs, but here comes the Penguins. That's offside. Good call. There we go. 17 seconds on that penalty. Dawson and Kruger out there. We got McCall and Sibbett. Puck is dropped. Dawson wins it to Kruger. Kruger is going to get it all the way down. Puck is deep into the Penguin zone. Brody's putting some pressure on him. Penguins got it in their own corner. They're having trouble with it. Brody Dawson's in there putting some good pressure, trying to steal it. Penalty's over. Darling's out of the box. Puck's right at their blue line. But here come the Penguins. They're coming right over the Red Deer blue line. Nice poke check there by Sibbett. McCall's got it. McCall gets hit from behind, no call. Puck comes right out in front. Finley's there to shut the door. About 8:15 left here in the second period. Game's just a little over half over. Score is 4-1 for the Chiefs still. Oh, the puck is deflected right on Finley. Oh my gosh. Nice save by Finley there. Whew. There we go. That was nice. That was a big stop right there, actually. I don't want any momentum for the Penguins. There we go. Got Dawson taking the draw with Metzger and Kruger. We got Palmer and Dirksen. Penguins win the draw though. Uh-oh, right into our slot. Goes right into the corner though. Palmer's there. Gets it around the boards. Ref's in the way. Kruger steals it. Liam's going for a skate. Liam looks like he wants to go. Liam's wheeling. Liam's cutting to the net. Gets tripped. No call. Net comes off. No penalty or anything on the play. Face-off will be to the right. Oh, a little bit of fighting going. Oh, looks like two penalties are going coincidentals for the roughing. Penguin kid, and it'll be Liam. Kruger headed to the box, but that'll be coincidental, so it should be 5-on-5. Penguin goalie is down on that play. See what happens. I better have a drink while I have this opportunity. Shots are 18-17 right now. Sorry guys, some technical difficulties there. Everything just froze and locked up on me. Anyways, we got going. Score's messed up right now. I'll get a chance when I get a chance here. Palmer's got it. Over to Redlick. Hopefully you guys are still alive. Redlick knocks that down. Fighting for it along the boards. Comes right out in front. They fire a wide right. Palmer's there. Puck's kept in at the blue line. Looked like it very close. Palmer's got it along the boards. There's Dawson. They pass it right out front. Finley Pickard with a huge save. Redlick just gets it out to the neutral zone. There's Metzger, gets it to Dawson. Score is 4-1 right now for the Chiefs. 6:36 left in the second period. Jansen's got it. Jansen's going to get it deep into the St. Albert behind Calvert's there. Calvert gets a shot, gets blocked. There's Jansen. Here comes the Penguins. They're over the Red Deer blue line. Murphy picks that off to Parker. Parker's just going to might make a safe play and get it out to the neutral zone. Penguins are there. They almost gave it up there. It's the Penguins again, though. They're going to be outside on that one, so they just dump it in. And behind the net goes Tate Pond. Pond comes out the other side to Calvert. That play gets picked off. Penguins are just happy to dump it back in. Pond to Pickard. Goes to the far side. Calvert's going to pick that up. Calvert's going to get it deep. There's a big hit along boards. Puck comes out to the red line. Back to Pond. Pickard's just going to get it deep into their zone. We got about 5 minutes left in the second period. Puck is shot on net. I'll try to fill some of this in right now. Apologize. Hopefully the stream is back. Puck comes around. Sibbert reverses. The Cochran right in front of us. It's a body check by Darling. Gets it to Cochran. Up to Beachy. That's going to be too far. Oh, it's not going to make it though. Won't be icing. Beachy's in there with the wheels. Gets it chipped towards the net. Saved by the goaltender. Well, that's too bad my stream went down. Sorry, guys. Not sure what happened. Anyways, we got about 4 minutes, 37 seconds left. Shots are 20-18 for the Chiefs. Scores 4-1 Chiefs. Sibic off the draw, gets it in deep behind the net. To Cochran, to Beachy. Puck comes around the far side. There's Darling, tries to feed the point. Penguins get a stick on it. It's going to come all the way back to our zone. Puck's in the corner. They're fighting for it. Penguins got it. There's Cochran. Penguins steal it. Cochran's going to get it back. No, he doesn't. Now he gets it. Now Cooper's got it. He gets it over to Beachy. Beachy's going to get the red. He'll just dump it in. Darling in there putting some pressure. Frees it up. There's Nelson. Nelson's wheeling. Nelson takes it around the far side. There's Redlick. Redlick trying to steal it. Puck comes around the far side to Dirksen. Back to Nelson. Nelson gets a shot right on net. Saved by the goaltender. I'll check if this stream is working. It should be back up and firing for you guys, I hope. Hopefully it just reconnects. 3:39 left in the second period, 4-1 Chiefs. Back to Dirksen. Puck goes into the corner. Summers with a big hit in the corner. There's Nelson fighting for it. Summers just reverses it in behind the net. They get it up along the boards. Redlick's got it though. Redlick with a body check in the corner, knocks the kid down. Comes around the far side to Dirksen. Dirksen gets it back to Nelson. Nelson comes in with a shot, just misses wide right. This line has really been connecting now. Redlick with a nice pass to Summers. Comes back to the point to Palmer. Palmer with a shot, just misses right. Palmer keeps it in to Redlick. He's using his body, protecting the puck. Penguins are going to get it though. They dump it high off the glass. Should have come all the way back to the Red Deer zone. Dirkson's back to collect. Dirkson wraps it all the way around the boards. That's going to get outside the line. They say it didn't. Very close. Dawson's there. Makes a smart play. Just gets it out to the neutral zone. There we go. Dawson Brody just gets it in deep. Shots are 21-18 right now for the Chiefs. 4-1 Chiefs. 2:20 left in the second. Here comes the Penguins. They're over the Red Deer blue line. Pickard with a nice defensive body check. Over to Pond. Pond back to Pickard. Pickard's looking for somebody to give it to. Misses the stretch pass to Metzger. This might be an icing call. And it is. All right. There's the draw. Penguins win it right off the crossbar. And they bang in a rebound for the second goal. Ouch. That one hurts with 1:49 left in the second. Come on, guys. Need an answer. Ouch. I don't like stuff when they're at the end of the period like that. 4-2 the score. Murphy gets the draw over to Calvert. Jansen's over the line. Penguins got it. Penguins are coming. They get it deep into the Red Deer zone. The call reverses to Jansen. Can't get it out at the blue line. They get it in deep. It's in behind our net. Come on, guys. We're looking like we're struggling to finish this period. Uh-oh. Penguins get it right in front of our, in the circle anyway. We're working it right in the slot. One-timer is stopped by Sibbett. Good stick. Whew. And 1:09 left. Penguins with a far stretch pass. That doesn't hit anybody. That should be icing. No call on that. Must have hit somebody. Sibbett's got it behind the net. Goes out the far side to Calvert. Calvert gets it out to Murphy. Murphy's just going to get it into their zone. 45 seconds left in the period. Oh, Penguins almost out-skated it right in front of their own net. Here they go with a stretch pass. That doesn't hit. Sibbett's got it back in our zone. Fighting for it in the corner. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Pad saved by Finley Pickard. Guys. Sibbett's got it. He comes around the close side. 15 seconds left in the period. I'm a little off of mic for time, but there they go. Get it out, guys. Just get it out. There's Jet. Jet's going to get an icing. Or no, he doesn't. It's still in the zone. And that's the end of the second period. 4-2. All right, I'm going to fix a few things. I'm going to put you guys on mute till the start of the third. Hopefully you can see this. Here we go. I'm back. This is going to be a barn burner, I think. Score is 4-2 for the Chiefs. This is the third period. This is going to be a crazy third period. I got a feeling. Let's see what happens. Shots are 21-20 for the Chiefs. Actually a very tight game. I thought we were in control early and then kind of fell asleep through the second period there. Here we go. Darling's out to take the draw. We got Beachy on the right, Cochran on the left wing. We got Dirksen on the point along with Palmer. Start of the third period. Here we go. Puck drop. Chiefs win it to Palmer. Penguins get it. Looks like this might be an icing call. It is an icing call. We'll come back to the Chiefs' end for a face-off. Here we go. You can hear a pin drop in here right now. Either the nerves or... Oh, it could be no music right now, maybe. There we go. Darling to take the draw. He wins it. Back to Palmer. He gets it behind our net to Dirksen. Dirksen gets it up the boards to Beachy. He's just going to get it out over the blue line as he got bodied. Stretch pass. Here's Darling. Great chance for a breakaway for Ben Darling. Ben gets stopped on that shot. Very good chance. Very good chance for the Chiefs. 30 seconds into it. Summers out here to take the draw with Redlick and Nelson. We got Pon and Pickard on defense. Puck drop. Summers gets it to Nelson, kind of a wild shot towards the net. Puck comes back to Tate Pon on the point. Tate gets it deep to Summers. Summers takes a shot, just fires a wide right, goes to the far side. Pickard's pinching, gets it in the corner to Redlick. Redlick tried to hit Summers. They still got it. Summers is coming right out front. Oh, just misses Nelly there with the pass. Puck goes all the way down. Pickard's back to get it. Penguins are on him. To Nelson. Nelson gets it up the board to Redlick. Here comes Redlick. Redlick's trying to beat his guy. Gets bodied off the puck. There's a puck's out in the neutral zone. Penguins are going to get it in deep. Penguins are over our blue line with a move. They're coming right in. Pass right out front. Puck's up the boards. Chiefs going to get it out. Redlick gets it out to the neutral zone. Penguins are going to get it, though. They're going to go to the other side. Nelson picks that off. Gets it down the ice. No icing as it hit the Penguin player. There we go. Oh, right on the tape of Kruger, but he couldn't get it off quick enough. Nice read, though, Liam. Here we go. Brody's there. Brody Dawson with Metzger. Penguins get it out, though. They get a shot on net. Finley with a stick save into the netting. Is it working again? Let's check it. I lost the stream there halfway the second. There we go. Face off. Penguins win it. They get a shot on net. Finley's there. Makes a nice save. I just had to re-shut down the app and I just didn't know if it would reconnect good, but okay, we're good. Shots are 22-22 right now. Looks like Red Deer's going to win the draw. They get it behind to McCall. He wraps it around. Metzger's there. Sibbitt's got it. Sibbett chips it out nicely to Kruger, but he can't control it. Puck goes back into the Red Deer zone. Up to the far corner. To Sibbett. Tries a stretch pass. It does make it to Liam. Liam gets hauled down. No call. Here's Metzger, though. Metzger right in, right off the goalie's face mask. Penguins get it out. Penguins get it to the red line. They get it into the Red Deer zone. Sibbitt's there. Sibbett just gets it up the boards to Metzger. He chips it out to Liam Kruger on the fly. Liam with a move. Gets tripped a bit there. Loses control. Penguins are going to get called for icing here. Should be. And it is. 16:52 left in the third period. 4-2 Chiefs. There we go. Murphy taking the draw to Calvert. Calvert's going to just dump it into the corner. It comes right out in front of the net almost. Murphy's there. Calvert with a crushing check. Murphy's got it now. Murphy reverses. Murphy's looking for somebody, trying to get it to Parker out front. Parker throws it out front. No one's. Dirkson's there. Bad save. Nice play, guys. Parker with a quick reversal. Parker makes a move to Murphy. Almost got the 1-tee off. Here comes the Penguins, though. They're over the red line. They're coming into the Red Deer zone. Gets poke checked by Jet. Being offside there. It's over 16 minutes left here in the second period. Or third period, sorry. Thinking other things. Penguins win the draw. They get it into the Red Deer zone. They get a shot from the point. Actually, it came out over the blue, and that will be blown on an offside. There we go. Murphy taking the draw with Calvert and Jansen as his wingers. Penguins get it, though. They're going to dump it in behind the Red Deer net. Goes to the far corner. Palmer's there. And Penguins are making a move. They get it to that kid with a shot. Fires a wide left. Goes into the corner. Dirkson's got it. Dirkson's going to bang it off the glass. There's a shot into the corner by the Penguins. Penguins just get it back to the point. They want to feed that kid. Finley with a nice save. We try to come out the other side. They keep it in once again. This ain't looking good, guys. We need an icing or something here. Jet Johnson's there. Jet's going to get her out. Gets it. Here we go. 2-on-1. Here comes the Chiefs. 2-on-1. Oh. Nice try. That gets picked off by the Penguin defenseman, and they quickly go up the ice the other direction. Reeve Pickard's there. Reeve hits Parker Calvert. Here he comes. 1-on-2. He's over the blue. Takes a shot. It would have been labeled. It was going in, but it was a blocker save. It was a nice quick fire on net by Cooper Cochran. Puck comes into the corner. Tate Pong keeps it in at the point. Here comes the Penguins, though. Far side. They got a guy wide open. They're over the Red Deer blue line. Cutting, driving towards the net. He reverses. Ben Darling with a good stick there. Just keeps it out. Gets it out to the neutral zone. They quickly fire it back in behind the Red Deer net. Here comes Ben Darling. Nice backhand pass. Over to Cooper Cochran. Cooper with a shot glove save by the Penguin goalie. Darling, Cochran, and Beachy out there right now. We got McCall on the point with Sibbett. Puck is dropped. Cochran gets a backhand towards the net. Puck is covered. There'll be a face-off to the right of the Penguin goalie. Darling to take the draw. We win the draw. Back to McCall. McCall, oh, Beachy almost deflected that in. Darling gets it back to McCall. Gets it back to Darling. Darling still has it, but they steal it. Here they come. Penguins are over the Red Deer blue line. They get a shot. Finley with a nice save. Puck's behind the net, loose. Sibbitt's doing some fancy skating there. There's a nice pass from Beachy to Darling. They're coming right in here. Tries to hit Cochran on the far side. That's a no-go, but it's in the corner loose. Cochran almost steals it. There comes the Penguins, though. They want a goal. Redlick's pushing towards the board. So is McCall. That comes right out front. Here's Redlick, though. Redlick's got the wheels going. Redlick is flying. Here he goes. Right around the D-man. Nice. Tries to pass out front. Stopped by the defenseman. Penalty coming. Looks like the Penguins are getting interference. I think they hit Jordan there, I think. I believe that was the interference. There we go. Power play for the Chiefs. Summers gets it to Nelson. Back to Palmer. Back to Nelson. Tried to go across to Dirksen. It gets deflected. Dirksen's going to get it in deep, though. Or does he? No, it doesn't work out. Puck goes back into the Red Deer zone. Palmer's back to get it. Palmer takes it behind our net. Here he comes. He's wheeling. He's coming right over their blue line. Circles back, setting up the power play. Just gets it in deep behind the net. Summers is there. Summers has got it in the corner. Looking for somebody to give it to. Nice drop for Dirksen. Dirksen tries to get a shot towards the net. It gets deflected. They pick it off. They steal it. They're going to get it out to the blue line. Palmer keeps it in. Palmer gets it into the corner to Nelson. Back to Summers. Oh, thought he was where the other guy was, but he wasn't. So it ends up going back to our zone. Palmer's back to get it. Palmer's setting it up. Here we go. Breaking out of their end. Pass doesn't connect. Penguins are going to get it. There's Metzger. Metzger picks it up. He's got the wheels going. Gets it to Summers. Summers is coming in with a shot. Just misses wide left. Metzger's there quickly. Collects. Gets bodied into the boards. Liam Kruger gets a shot wide left. There's Jake Metzger. Gets bodied in the corner. Kruger takes it behind the net. He's coming right out front. Wrap around try. That's a no-go. Penguin goalie was ready for that one. Nice try though, Liam. Puck was all the way back to our zone. Tate Pond's back to pick it up. Tate Pond reverses. And he gets it up to Dawson. Nice pass to Kruger on the fly. Kruger's coming in. Kruger with a shot. Gets deflected into the corner. Here comes Calvert. Oh, Calvert gets bodied off the puck. He had a lane there, though. Dawson gets it up the boards to Pickard. Pickard's just fighting to keep it in along the boards. It does. Comes to Dawson. Dawson. Back to Kruger. Back to Pickard. Pickard's going to get a shot. It's a shot. Oh, misses wide right. Looks like Calvert was fighting in front of the net for his positioning there. Puck goes into the corner. Parker gets it back to the point to Pickard. Pickard's going to let a slapper go. Glove saved by the St. Albert goalie. It's a good shift, guys. (4-2) the score. 10:35 left in the third period. Playing the St. Albert Penguins. Murphy wins the draw. Back to McCall. He gets a nice shot on net. That's saved by the Penguin goalie. That's it, boys. Hit the net. Everything on net. Murphy steals the draw. got it along the boards. Jansen's there. He just gets it behind the net to Parker. Calvert out front. Had Murphy there. It actually goes to Jansen. Jansen tries to feed it across to Parker. Almost. Nice try, guys. Line's having a good run this right now. Controlling. Murphy wins the draw to Jansen. Back to McCall. To Jansen. To Calvert. Back to McCall. He just gets it behind the Penguin net. Comes into the corner. Parker Calvert. Jumps his stick, and they actually get it out to the red line. McCall's there, though. He gets it back in behind the net of the Penguins. They got it. They pass up the boards. That's picked off by Parker. Parker in there laying some bod. Puck comes along the board. Sibbett does a nice job to keep it in. Penguins are body double teaming Parker Calvert in the corner. Jansen's fighting for it also too. It comes loose out behind the Penguin net. They're going to come out the other side. They get it to their blue line, and they just dump it down into our zone where Sibbett is. Sibbett with a nice quick pass. That's a nice transition pass. Back up the other ice. Murphy's in. Murphy tries to make a move, but the puck rolls in on the goalie, and they will cover that for a whistle. Shots are 31 right now to 23 for the Chiefs. Got Darling line out there right now. We got Cochran with Beachy with him. Got Dirksen and Palmer on the point. Puck goes behind the net. Darling's got it in the corner. Darling tried a blind pass, but no one's there. Comes out to the neutral zone. It's just a fight for the puck now. We got it. Darling's going to get it back. Oh, he's got it. Just gets it deep. No icing. Good job. Got to the red line. Cochran's in there quickly. Skating hard. Beachy in there. Fighting for the puck. Cochran laying the body. It's hitting the corner. Puck comes in behind the net. Palmer's going to keep it in. To Cochran. Back to Beachy. Back to Darling. Darling almost chips it in off the side of the net. Puck is right in the slot. Penguins are going out 3-on-2. Get back, guys. Penguins are coming in. They get a shot. It gets deflected in the corner. Good play by Dirksen and Palmer. That was played nicely. Puck's going to come back out to the red line, though. Penguins got it. Cochran with a good check. Gets it, steals the puck. Penguins are angry, and they just do a slap shot back into the pile. Penguins are over our blue. They're getting it deep. Behind the net. Dirksen gets it up to Redlick. He just gets it out to the neutral zone. Lions are going to change it up right now. Comes Nelson and Summers with Redlick. There's a stretch pass by the Penguins. Reed Pickard ain't having none of that. Bodies the kid to the ice. Pass up there. Summers, here comes Summers. He's over the blue. Looking for somebody to give it to. In behind their net. He's going to go to the point. No, he's going to hang on to it. He's going to reverse. Back to Redlick in the corner. Redlick's hit to Nelson. One-timer. Didn't get all of it. Gets another chance. Almost. Like the play, guys. That's a really smart setup play. Almost worked out. Anyways, point comes back to the... Puck comes back to the point. Pickard's there. Back to Redlick. He's fighting for it along the boards. Still a fight along the far side there. Making friends. Redlick gets it in behind the net. Summers is here. I feel a hit coming on. No, not that one. Anyways, puck comes up the boards. Tate Pong keeps it in. Actually hits the Penguin player. They get it out. Nelly's back there. He gets it up the boards to Pickard. He gets it deep. Sorry, I'm calling Nelson Nelly. I'm just used to that on another Nelson on another kid's team, but usually that's a nickname they sometimes go with. Anyways, we're back. Tate Pong gets it up the boards. It's Brody Dawson flying. Gets a stick hacked out of his hands, and a penalty will be called. That is definitely a slashing. There we go. It'll be a power play for the Chiefs. Come on, we got to play a little heavier music for a power play. Let's go here. Holy man. Liam Kruger over to Dawson. Back to Kruger. Kruger with a shot. Gets deflected to the close boards here. Here's Sibbett. Sibbett to Liam. One-timer saved by the goalie. Nice setup though. Dawson's got it right in the slot. They're working it around, setting it up. Back to Dawson. Dawson's going to let it go. Blocker save. Covered. Shots are 33-23. Penguins win the draw. They get it around the boards. Here's Metzger. He just lets it go back to Dirksen. Dirksen's going to get a nice high shot. That only missed by maybe 5 inches over top of the net. That was a nice shot. Dirksen's got a nice wrister. There he goes. He's got it again. Lets it go. Zings it over top of the net. I think that one got deflected off the Penguin stick. Back to Palmer. Palmer's looking for somebody. Far side's Kruger. They're setting it up. Here comes Dawson right out of the corner. Dawson off the post. Kruger playing a nice hip check there. Dawson gets it stolen from him. Penguins are going to get it. They're going to shoot it all the way down the ice. Got about 50 seconds on this power play left. Dirksen's back to collect. He's wheeling. Gets it up to Murphy. Murphy's got it to Parker. Delbert. Puck goes to the boards. Murphy's there. Penguins are going to get it, and they rip it down the ice. About 25 seconds left on the penalty. Dirksen's back to collect. Nice pass. Off the money, though. Penguins try to 1-2 that. They miss, but they get it back. Uh-oh. Here's a break for the Penguins. They're right in. Oh, nice save by Finley Pickard. Let's remember that save, I'll tell you that. Come on, guys. Finish hard. There's another shot from the corner. That's covered by Finley Pickard. No penalties, guys. Just keep it calm. 4:18 left. (4-2) for the Chiefs. 4:18 left. Stay out of the box. This isn't the right time to take a penalty now. Here we go. Puck is dropped. Goes behind the net. Pawn gets it over to Pickard. Uh-oh. They get a shot on net. Pickard's there with the save. I'm not sure. It's under the pile. Pickard with another good save. Come on, guys. Wake up. Here we go. 4:05 left. Finish it hard, guys. Let's go. Darling to take the draw. Darling wins the draw. Back to our corner. Pickard's there laying the body. Penguins got it behind our net, though. Ben there getting stealing the puck to Cochran in the corner. Cochran's trying to pass behind Beachy. It's going to go all the way down for an icing call. Puck will go all the way back to the Red Deer zone. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's finish hard. 3:47. Darling to take the draw. Goes behind the net to Sibbett. Sibbett comes out the other side to Beachy, but actually the Penguins steal it. They pass it right in front of our net. They got it. Just fired wide left. Whew, they're pressing us right now. Cochran, he's got the wheels going. Steals a puck, gets tripped. No call on that one. Here they come. They're coming right out in front. Redlick with a crazy body check shoulder. That a boy, Jordan, loving it. Another hit along the boards. Penguins got it, though. There we go. Penguins got it, though. There's Sibbett. Collects. Gets it up the boards. Oh, Penguins pick it off. Penguins are coming right in. Penguins got it right in front of our net. Goes behind the net. They get it quickly out front. Redlick clears it. Woo! Stick, Jord. I didn't like that. 2:50 to go. Nelson and Summers get out there with Redlick. Redlick steals it. Redlick's got it. He's just going to make a smart play and get it deep. Comes behind the net to Summers. Fresh off the bench. Reverses to Nelson. Back to Summers. All the way back to the point, but a little too hard and off the target. And that's going to go back to the Red Deer zone. 2.5 to go. Chase Palmer back to collect. Here we go. Penalty coming to the Chiefs, it looks like. Interference. I missed that, but we are getting a penalty. Looks like Dirkson's going for that one. Interference, I believe they called that. There we go. Pressure situation. Summers to take the draw. Looks like the Penguins are going to get control right off the draw. They get it behind the Red Deer net. They're looking for a guy right out front. That comes to Tate Paw, and he's got it. Goes into the corner. Tate's going to get her down. They actually keep it in. Comes right out in front of the Red Deer net. Goes into the corner. Good play by Pickard there. Doctored it to the corner, but here they go. They got it again. That's blocker down by Finley. Summers has it. Summers has along the boards. That gets deflected into the corner by Nelson. They still have it. They're setting it up. Along the boards. Quick. Oh, give and go. They try to come out from the corner. Finley Pickard's there with a huge save. Another chance. Another shot. They pile on the goalie. Well, come on, ref. That was a little too much, dude. The guys were jumping on Finley there. You know, there's one thing to rush the net, but jumping on a goalie's another thing. Anyways, I'm not being negative here. Let's go. We got minute 15 to kill. Minute 34 left in the game. Looks like a timeout is called. Shots are 33-29, minute 34 to be exact on the time left in the game. 4-2 Chiefs. Kill this penalty off and hopefully wrap this game up. Whew! I could cut the tension with a knife, I think, right now. Maybe it's just me. There we go. Pickard shutting the door here at the end. Good job, Finley. Let's see what happens. This is drama. This is what we came for. Sibbett wraps it around the boards. That's going to make its way out. Nice job. Nice face-off win. Penguins got it, though. They're coming back in quickly. They're over the Red Deer blue line. They're coming in with a shot. Oh, that's well played by Sibbett. He reverses out the other side. Is it going to get out? It is going to get out. Nice play, Sibbett. Puck comes all the way back. They have a pulled goalie, by the way. I didn't even notice that till now. Anyways, here comes the Penguins. That pass doesn't collect, but they're going to steal it. They're coming right in. There's a shot. Beautiful save by Finley Pickard. Opportunities we don't like to give up, but they got in there. Got a shot. Big save. 56 seconds left on the official clock. Shows 37 for the penalty. I got 32, so very close, but just letting you know at home. Penguins win the draw. Got Kruger out there with Parker Calvert. Calvert makes a beautiful block. That's the way to put your body on the line. You want to win, that's what you got to do. And he buries it. That's what I'm talking about. You want to win, that's the stuff you got to do. Go, Parker. That will put the nail in the coffin. Oh, I forgot to stop the clock on that baby. We got about 44 seconds to go. Puck is dropped. Comes St. Albert in. They get a shot right on net. Finley's there with a nice save again. They keep it in at the blue line. They're going to get a shot towards the net, but they fire a wide right. Close to the far side. Calvert with another good stick. Makes its way out. Parker's chasing him down. 18 seconds to go. Parker's on him. Oh, that's going to be offside. We've got 10 seconds left. Well, that's a win. Let's go, guys. Let's keep this tournament going. Back-to-back wins. Some nice passing plays today. It was nice to see. Puck is faster than you can skate. That's why you got to pass it. Here we go. Murphy off the draw. Tried to get one more shot on net. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and that'll be a win for the Chiefs. And that's the game. A 5-2 win for the Chiefs. Shots end up 34-31 for the Chiefs. And we'll see who the MVPs are, and then we'll shut down this show. Be a couple MVP awards. See who wins this today. One from each team. Coaches hand in the names who they think of the player of their team was.
Our MVP awards are sponsored by Maple Tree Hockey. Today's MVP awards recognize number 9 from the St. Albert Penguins.
Number 9 for the St. Albert Penguins.
And number 18 from the
Number 18 should be Brock Beachy. Attaboy, Brock. Had the wheels going. Good job, Chiefs. Sorry about the drop there, guys. Hopefully it reconnected for you guys when I got it going again, but technical difficulties. But good game, Chiefs. Signing out.